it's time to go fishing. Well guys, today's the day. It's slam day. Yeah, we got April's Bass XL box from Lucky Tackle Box, and we're gonna do a slam on all these awesome lures out here. Now this month's box is jam-packed full of amazing, awesome crankbaits. So I'm in an area where I know there's some very large largemouth, as well as some peacock bass that should be hungry for these kind of baits that are in here. Hopefully we catch a fish on each and every one of them. I have a feeling that today's slam is gonna go really, really well. We're gonna slam the April Bass XL box from Lucky Tackle Box. Stay tuned for this. Oh, hey, that's a fish. I got a fish. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God. This is a huge fish, guys. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my God. This is insane, guys. Absolutely insane. Seeing as most of the lures that came in the April Bass XL box are crankbaits or crankbait style, the main rod I'm going to use today is my 7-foot Wild Green by Stix. When I'm using crankbaits, this is my go-to rod. It's a 7-foot medium power with a moderate tip. I find a medium heavy is a little bit too much, and a fast action pulls that lure away too fast. And most of my crankbait fishing is done on a rod just like this. First up today, it's the Primal Chase Fishing Lures Snake Crank. This unique little crankbait here that kind of mimics a frog, kind of is supposed to make noises like a chatterbait. It's a combination between a popper, a lipless crankbait, a frog. This should be pretty unique. This is gonna be an awesome little lure, I think. It's a fairly light lure, so I've adjusted my reel to that. I'm not really sure the action, if it's gonna be deep. It shouldn't be. It's a little lipless crankbait. So I'm gonna toss it out in this area here where I've got a bit of structure. Hopefully it doesn't go too deep and catch on to anything. And let's see what happens. First thing I can see is it actually sinks, I believe. I don't see it on the surface. I just got hit. I can feel the sensitivity of this rod. Yeah, it's got a really nice little wobble to it. It does seem to sink and suspend. We'll vary it a little bit, kind of give it a little pops and jerks this time. Working it like a jerk bait actually has a really cool action to it. It dives about a foot below the water and it suspends. It's not a sinking. Oh, just had a hit. Definitely had a hit. Oh, got one. You got a fish on. The little snake crank. It grabbed us one. Not a big one. Not a big one, but he just engulfed that. Look at him. He took that entire thing into his mouth. Definitely wanted that. And he just swallowed that. Here we go, guys. A little snake crank. Just a little guy, but we got one. Well, that's in about 10 minutes. I haven't really even moved from my spot. We got one fish already on this little snake crank. I was doing kind of a stop and go pause retrieve, and I saw that guy come and smash it as it was sitting there. It's got a really nice action to it, but it suspends right there. So it works perfectly when you're talking about like a slower stop and go retrieve. Give it a couple little cranks, let the thing get some action, and then as it stops and sits there, those fish stare at it. That one came and grabbed it as this was just sitting there. Let's move on to the next one. This is a slam after all. All right, next we're gonna try out the Bagley Balsa Shad 05. Got a really nice little pattern to it, nice looking thing. And these are silent lures. There's no rattles in it. It's a very quiet, stealthy kind of approach. Maybe sometimes that's what they want. We're gonna tie it on, try it out. The Bagley Balsa Shad 05. We're not sure how deep this goes. It's got a really nice pattern to it. Again, it's balsa wood, very stealthy, very quiet. There's no rattles to it, but it has a nice buoyant action to it. This is a very light lure. Gotta make sure you always adjust your reel for it. I got it out there. I can see it floats. Definitely got a really nice little wobble to it. It's going pretty deep, and it was going at least 3 feet deep. Oh, we're on. We got a fish on. We got a fish on right away. Oh my God. This is a Mayan cichlid, and it grabbed this thing right away on my second cast, but a giant largemouth bass was chasing this cichlid in. Wow, cool. Bite me, you little bastard. There was probably about a 4-pound at least bass that chased that Mayan cichlid in. That was really cool. Second cast on this little bagley and I nailed something. Not our target species, but I guess a slam is a slam, right? We'll give it a couple more goes, see if we can't get one of that big bass on this. Like any other lure when you're first trying them out, vary your retrieves, different speeds, stops and pauses, just try all sorts of things. You never know what the fish are gonna do that day. Now this is a fantastic little crankbait. It's got a great action to it. I'm not in the proper spot for it because it does have a dive depth of probably around 5 to 6 feet. I'm gonna call it with this one. We got ourselves a little cichlid. I might try it again later if I find a little deeper pocket where those bass might be sitting down. All right, 2 lures down, 2 successes. Next lure, the Vicious VXV series lipless crankbait and red crayfish. One of my favorite post-spawn baits of all time out here. This is a 1/2 ounce sinking. You want to move it pretty quick, but one of the most effective methods is finding those deep grass beds and ripping it through the grass. So let's see what happens today. All right, so here we go with the Vicious lipless crankbait. These things can be absolutely deadly. They got a great weight to them. This is a sinking one. If you want to be wary of your depth, it's got a phenomenal action and rattle to it. And they work pretty well by just a steady retrieve. I like to give them a little jerks and pops every once in a while too. Gives it that little extra action. Great lures to be able to cover a whole lot of water with though. You can fire them a long distance. You do want to keep it moving. They don't have any action to themselves without it. So you do want to keep it at a fairly steady retrieve at minimum. And as I said, every once in a while, give it that little jerk. Give it that little extra bit of action. Oh, hey, that's a fish. I got a fish. Oh my God. I was just trying to get it over the weeds, and actually I got a nice fish, guys. We got a nice peacock bass on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he was right in those weeds. Let's get him in here. Yeah. Check it out. Really beautiful peacock bass. Just slammed that Vicious lures. Don't get that hook in my hand. Let's be really careful. Let's try to get the hooks out first. There we go, guys. Check that out. Beautiful, about a 2-pound peacock bass that just came and slammed on that. Cranking it to try to get it over top of the weeds. And this bad boy just came and got it. Loving this slam so far. This beautiful peacock bass just took down the lipless crankbait from Vicious Lures. What a fantastic thing. What a fantastic thing. Oh, we're on another one. What do we got this time? A little largemouth. Look at that. Fish number 2. Literally in about 10 minutes on this Vicious lipless crankbait. Just a little guy, but fish number 2, the lipless crankbait. That's 3 baits out of the lucky tackle box, and I've already got 4 fish. Awesome, awesome so far. Now it's time for the Raw Outdoors swim bait crank. This is the one I was most excited about, guys. This lure here. It's got an awesome bluegill pattern. It looks like it's going to have a tremendous amount of action. Both peacock bass and largemouth bass love feeding on these baby bluegills. You can see it's got that traditional awesomeness of a swim bait pat to it, but it's also got this little crankbait lip on it. What a cool looking lure. I have faith in this one. Got a really neat action to it. It's not as much of a vibration as a normal crankbait, but it's got that really cool swim bait swagger to it. Well, the old swim bait here is just not producing, and I'm not really sure why. I'm not going to write this lure off. I really have a lot of faith in it. In fact, out of all the lures, this is the one that I hands down picked to be the most productive out here. I've only managed one small strike on this one, where the other crankbaits have all produced. This thing is so realistic, so lifelike. It's got a great look to it, a really great action to it. I'm not going to write this off. I'm not going to say this lure does not produce, because I'm sure it does. I'm positive you can catch a lot of good fish with this. This just might be the wrong location. As I said, I'm not going to write this one off yet. I'm not done with it, but this is the Slam. I've wasted enough time on this. We're going to move on to the next few lures. The next in the box that we're going to try is the Lake Lunkers Custom Baits Finesse Worm. Like that small 5-inch trink worm in this weird blue color. And of course we got these Daichi hooks, these offset hooks, worm hooks. So we'll combo these two up here, see if we can't get a fish off of this. These Daichi hooks are super sharp. Because I'm just tying on the smallest bullet nose sinker that I have, and I'm going to Texas rig these worms first. So I'm just going to Texas rig these using the hooks that they provided as well. Make sure that it's nice and straight, nice line. Expose the point of the hook so it is weedless. Let's see what we can grab with this. Let's see. And I'm just going to slowly pick it up, hop it along. The only reeling I'm really going to do is reeling up the slack. Oh, come on. We're onto the fish already. That didn't take long. That didn't take long at all, guys. Check that out. Look at that. That little blue worm worked. We got ourselves a little bass. Let's see if there's a bigger one out here, though. Fish. Oh, that's a nice fish, too, guys. Look out. We got a big bass. Woohoo! Whoa, son. Look at that. He just came and grabbed that blue worm. Nice fish. There's a beautiful bass, guys. Look at that. Look at that bucket mouth. He's about 2.5, almost 3 pounds. Fantastic. Whew. Beautiful. He hammered that little blue worm. Lake Lunkers worm. Nice. 18 inches long. Wow. Beautiful fish. Wow, guys. How about that? Lake Lunkers little finesse worms. Just caught me a really nice bass. Let's keep moving. I'm going to go put one of these Mr. Twisters on here. These burner craws. And see if we can't get one on that first. This is the last lure in the Slam that needs to catch a fish here. And I'm sure we're going to be able to do it. I think I'm going to try this kind of June bug purplish one here first. This is going to make an excellent trailer on a swim jig. Anything that moves fast because of these claws on it. Because I've already got this Texas rig already tied up here with Daichi hooks as which is part of the Slam anyway, I'm gonna just try to Texas rig one of these first. But let's see what the lure itself can do first. I'm gonna get it out to the bottom. I'm gonna work it across the bottom, but I'm gonna do it at a little bit higher pace, a little bit more flap to it, a little more hop to it than I had with that worm. That's fish. Oh my God, this is a huge fish, guys. Holy crap. Holy crap. We don't want to lose this. Oh my God, guys. Get him in. Holy crap. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. 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 Oh my God. This is an absolute freaking tank. Wow, did he love that. Wow. This is insane, guys. Absolutely insane. Wow. I can barely hold this thing up to take a good picture of it. It's amazing. Look at the size of this fish. Let's try to get this hook out of him here first. Oh man, they're barely hooked too. Barely hooked. What a fish, guys. Look at this thing. This thing is heavy. Wow. What a fish. Look how fat that thing is. Big, heavy fish. This one on the scale was 4 pounds. 4 pound, beautiful South Florida largemouth bass. Wow, folks, what a day out here. I set out to do the LTB Slam on the April Bass XL box, and I caught fish on every lure except for one. And this is the one I had the most confidence in. I'm not going to write off this lure, guys. This lure is fantastic looking. It has an amazing action. I think I was just in the wrong spot for it. I guarantee this thing can catch fish, and I will have a spot in my tackle box for this one. I'm keeping this one because this is definitely going to be a slayer one day, once I find the right conditions for it. But other than that, guys, we caught fish on every lure in that box. That's a slam complete. Absolutely. Way to go. Huge shout out to Lucky Tackle Box on your April Bass XL box. It's an absolute winner in my books. Fantastic, guys. Well, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that out here. I hope you learned a little something. I hope you had as much fun as I did filming it. And if you did, make sure you slam the heck out of that like button and leave a comment on anything else you'd like to see me make a video out of, and I'll do my very best to make a video out of each and every one of those, guys. But most importantly, subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed, well, stay subscribed, guys, because there's plenty more coming in Sawgrass Bass's future. One last time from beautiful South Florida, Captain Mike signing out. The future is bright. You keep those lines tight. What do you think? You think you can do better? You want to try yourself? Well, as I promised, I'm giving away this exact same box right now. So the contest has been up for a week now, and it's time to draw the winner, guys. And everybody that entered, I thank you very, very much. If you didn't win this time, well, guys, don't panic, because I'm going to do this every single month. That's right, there's going to be one of these giveaways every month for you guys. Once you see the unboxing video, go ahead and start entering into the contest. And 1 week after that, I'll put out the slam and announce the winner of that month's box. Wow. Here we go, guys. This month's winner of the April 2017 Bass XL box from Lucky Tackle Box. This is the website gleam.io, where you all should have entered. There was a link in the description down on the video. We actually had 136 entries in total here. There was a possibility of 3 entries that you could have got in there. You had to get an entry for watching the video, bonus entry for subscribing if you already weren't subscribed, and of course, visit me on Instagram at Captain Mikey Moser. Here we go, guys, for this month's winner. Drum roll, one prize with 136 possible entries. It's a random drawing. Here we go. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, draw the winner. Okay, and the winner is... It's drawing. The winner is Patrick Good, PGAGood19 at gmail.com. Bonus entry for my subscribers is how he got in there. Patrick from Chelmsford, Massachusetts. He's been a good follower here. He does a lot of comments, and he also follows me on Instagram. So, way to go, Patrick. Good for you. Patrick, once you see this, that you're the winner, comment on it and let me know that you've seen it, and I'll fire off an email to be able to get your address and all that good stuff to be able to send you your very own April 2017 Lucky Tackle Box Bass XL box, full of all those goodies that you just watched me slam. Well, that's awesome, Patrick. I'm glad it went to someone that is a loyal follower and a loyal subscriber. You've been with me for a while, Patrick, so congratulations. You're the winner of April 2017's Bass XL box from Lucky Tackle Box. Patrick, I hope you have as much fun with that box as I did. Congratulations, my friend. All right, guys, one last time from beautiful sunny Florida, it's Captain Mikey signing out. The future is bright. You keep those lines tight.